Take your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Top of the morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. Make sure I'm being heard this morning. I always thought this was cool when DJs did it. I'd be like, ooh, the DJ only got one headphone on. He about to kill it. And if you hear the DJ with just one headphone on, it's about to be some great music be played. Welcome, everybody, to a new edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. See You in the Morning, if you are unaware, is my horrible idea to get up first thing in the morning and just start spreading all of my personal business. All my personal business out there. First thing in the morning. And you guys enjoy it. You guys consume it like a well crafted meal. Y'all consume it, and I'm excited about it. So we're in here, man. We're doing it, man. So if this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you've seen this show before and found it not robbery to come back and watch it again, man, I appreciate you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. And that's ultra exciting. I really appreciate that. What we doing today? Today is Monday. Y'all know how we do on Mondays. We master Mondays. Now, if you've never seen this show, you're trying to figure out what's the order of operations. What is the PEDMOS? Please excuse my PEMDAS of this show. How does it run? Well, we never know. All we know is that at some point or another, we're going to turn that left signal light on and we're going to turn left. Most of the time, it's an unsignaled left. We just end up going left at some point. And that's what most people watch it for, the car wreck. This is a hockey match. Nobody goes to hockey games to see actual hockey. They just go to see fights. And that's what's happening here. We just trying to see where this show is going to go wrong. And I try not to make the show go wrong, but you know what? It happens today. But anyway, moving on. The only thing that's really consistent about this show is that every day that I come on, I speak to the people that speak to me. So the first three people that speak to me, I speak back. They get what they call the mythical medals, the triple M's, MMM. So I give those out first, and let me go ahead and get those out. Winning the bronze this day is the Pride of North Carolina, Courtney Weston and Murphy. Good morning. Silver medal goes to Crystal TT, Tiny Tasty Panel. TT, you've been missing a little bit too. You know, I get worried about you. You know, you little, so you can be overlooked, but we just want to make sure you're doing all right. You didn't get stuck under a chair or nothing. So good morning, TT. And winning the gold this morning is Wilberta Carter. Wilberta, the sheriff. She makes sure everything stays in line in here. If it goes a little too far, Wilberta come in and reel me back in. Roberta's like, Roberta gives you a solid AHT. That's what Wilberta give us. So Wilberta, the sheriff, TT is in the building in the Pride of North Carolina, Courtney Weston and Murphy. Coming in fourth, almost getting a medal, getting the aluminum fourth, is JD, Don't Call Me Martin Luther King. Also here is Pope Calvin J. Hill, Betty Burnett, PP, Patricia Peel's in the building. Patricia Pippin is in the building. Crystal Sex Appeal, my man Snoop. Breeze in here. Lisa's here. Joyce is here from your K. Rogers. Tony Fogel is in here. Super tall. Shaquille O'Neal. Kim Harris is here. Lasha Unda's in the building. Staris is in the building. Pastor Shy is in the building. IDA Marche Steve is in the building. April Brown is in the building. And my girl Eartha Garrett in the building. So excited about it. Chantel, what up? Chantel, she out there doing a celebration, celebrating her birthday weekend. Chantel doing what Chantel do. doing big Chantel things. Good morning, April and Courtbort. 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 I feel like you got to say it in the TV alien sound. Courtbort. 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 Good morning. So Mondays, y'all know how Mondays do. We do the weekend wrap up. So this is a special birthday edition of the weekend wrap up. The birthday was on Saturday. My birthday was Saturday. Am I right about that? Yeah, my birthday was Saturday. 41 solid in this thing. Really, really feeling good about that. 41 times around the earth. You know how you do. Didn't do a whole lot. My birthday was real old manish. Woke up on my birthday morning really excited because I had put an order in at Bath and Body Works for some body washes. About 10 body washes. I got all the flavors. I got all the men's flavors. Whatever the men's flavors were, I saw, I got them. Got a couple of the ginghams. Got some of that. Got some noir for when I want to feel mysterious. Some ocean when I want to feel outdoorsy. I got all of them. So I bought all of the Bath and Body Works. So that was my schedule. I needed to go to Bath and Body Works. I needed to go to CVS, pick up a prescription, and to run to the bank. It was just ran errands. That's all I did. I got all of the, don't try to correct me, Breeders, flavors at the Bath and Body Works. So that's what I did. I woke up real old, man. I had no real plans. Ended up, my loved ones took me out, ended up taking me to go to a silent disco down at Waterside. It was, and let me tell you something. If you are an old person that likes to party but don't want to party, silent disco is your move. First of all, I was able to sit down the entire time. I got up for a little bit and danced. I twerked a little. I mean, you're 41. You got to go ahead and show them that you're still young. I participated in some line dances. And I think that was fun. You know what I'm saying? I was like, line dance. I like the line dance of Jerusalem because it's in another language. So I was like, look at me, multicultural line dancing. Did that. I did the electric slide while still sitting down though. So did that. But silent disco is best. If you've never been to a silent disco, it's multiple DJs playing at one time, and they give you the little headphones, and you can just tune your headphones into the DJ that you want to listen to. So you find a DJ you want to hear, tune your headphones into them, and that's how you rock out. And then, but you'll see people all over the place dancing and reacting to a song, but it might not be the song that you listen to. Now, if you get easily distracted or jealous of other people having a good time, then you need to make sure you don't look around. You got to close your eyes because you'll see somebody dancing real quick. You'll be like, oh my gosh, they headphone, because your headphone will glow. And so it'll show you what song that everybody else is listening to. And then your headphone will be on green, but theirs on red. And you see they had a good time in red. So you'll switch over to red real quick. And you're like, oh, that's my song. But then you'll see blue is jamming too. So you'll be like, oh no, I got to get the blue. And so like if you got ADHD or like a short attention span, don't silent disco. But for everybody else, it's a good time. It's a good time for all the rest of us. But if you got some attention problems, probably not for you. Probably not for you. But I got to sit down the whole time, and that's what you want when you start getting older. You want to be able to sit down, and I was able to people watch. And I'm gonna tell you what, people do not disappoint. They don't. Ladies, I want to say this. This is a bold statement. I'm gonna make it. I believe I listened to the great Negro poet Phife Dawg when he says, I love them brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, and Asian. I believe the great Negro poet LL Cool J just said, take them 8 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy. There's a lot. I love all of y'all. I love all y'all. I do. That's what Jay-Z said. Of course I love you. I love all of y'all. But ladies, I need us to start doing some soul searching. I'm going to get to the fellas too in a second. But ladies, I need y'all to start doing some soul searching. I need y'all to realize what size you are. I need you to understand where your size is and what should and shouldn't be covered. I I love my big girls. Big girls need love too. Let me tell you what, I love them. I love them because there's more of them to love. You can't love as much on a skinny girl. Big girls are made for more loving. You can give them all the love you got. You're not gonna hurt them. Give them everything you got. I'm talking about that what big girls made for. The larger the woman, the more love she can accept. You got a skinny woman, you got to go ahead and make sure you don't break her. She's thin, fragile. Thin women ain't what you want. You don't want them all thin and skinny. You need to make sure you get something with some heft on it, something to hold on to, something to let you know she's there. You get you one of them small women, you go to bed at night, you liable to roll over on a suffocator. But you can't do that when you got a mountain of a woman next to you. No, you got to climb her. You got to scale that woman. You know, lady. Ooh. I believe I've seen something say nobody wants a bone but a dog. But ladies, big girls, you got to understand that there's some big girl restrictions out there. Some big girl restrictions. Everything that the little girls is wearing, you ain't finna be able to put them on. Sometimes you're going to have to accept the fact that that's just for them. Just like the perm just for me, same thing with the clothes. I mean, I'm just, if you got the globe, you can't crop top it. A lot of y'all globing it up and the crop top ain't working. It's not working for y'all. It's not the same appeal. I feel like if you got to know what your size range dictates you can wear. Some of y'all out there just embarrassing yourselves and your families. If you know you got to wear that crop top way up on your middle belly, you know you shouldn't have it on. A lot of the ladies want to wear the crop top. They want to have a little separation betwixt boob and belly, but their boobs and belly don't separate. If your boobs and bellies is like this is what you see happening. If this is your shape here, in your boobage and your belly, can't do it. Can't do it. Now, Tam, you in a gray area. That 14 is a middle area. That's a middle area. That 14, when done correctly, can be all right. That's a middle area. That 14 is a middle area. Y'all gonna wear what y'all gonna wear. I'm telling you now, that 14 is a middle area. When your clothing size is big enough to drink, you might want to leave the crop top alone. 14 still a teenage years. Just say when you get your clothes, you be like, would R. Kelly want to sleep with my clothes? Be like, your clothes are 14? Yes. 17? Yes. Your clothes is 18 and above, and you know it's not R. Kelly, wouldn't want it. Leave the crop top out of this. George, you need to know when to hold them if you got folds in them. If you folding, then you should be holding. And I'm telling y'all now, listen, there's some nice, and I'm not telling all the big girls to put on burlap sacks. I'm not telling you to put on a potato sack. I'm not saying that at all. I'm telling y'all big girls, y'all got some stuff that make y'all scintillating, enticing. It's just not everything. It's not everything. Fellas, I'm telling you now, I miss the days where you knew what was men's clothes and you knew what was women's clothes. I miss the days. I miss them. I miss those days. It used to be a day when you knew what a man's outfit was and what a woman's outfit was. Now, I don't know anymore. I'm completely lost on it. I seen a man come in there in a complete pleather outfit, and he won't do no comedy special. If you ain't Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, if you ain't doing your first comedy special, you ain't got no business wearing no little outfit. You a grown man. And some of them won't even level. The liquid level, can't do it. I seen a man come in there with some lemon pepper steppers, and I call them lemon pepper steppers because they were bright yellow. He had the bright yellow shoes on with the bright yellow leather jacket. And he was about 80. When he came in there, he knew he was killing it. Then his homeboy came in there with a jacket on. He had on a blazer, but it was sparkly. Men, we shouldn't wear sparkles. I don't care what community you in. LGBTQIA or just regular. I don't care how you get your gas. If you go with your regular or alphabet gas, sir, sparkly jackets is not what you want. Men shouldn't be wearing liquid leather and sparkles. At some point, we got to draw the line, fellas. Big guys, we got the same rules. Big guys, same rules. Same rules I gave to the ladies. Men, we got to apply those same rules. I have no business in Under Armour. None. Cotton, polyester. I got no time for no tight shirts. What I'm wearing tight shirts for? Show off what? These caverns? Huh? This Pillsbury dough? No, sir. Keep it covered. I don't need nobody to know that my belly button looks like this. This is what my belly button look like right here. If I put on that tight shirt, that's all you gonna see in the middle of my shirt. Target practice. You ain't got to know that's there. Fellas, tighten up. Tighten up. And I'm not talking about your jeans. If we talking jeans, loosen up. Now we not at the days where we were in the 90s. In the 90s, we were overdoing it. In the 90s, we were overdoing it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ladies, y'all should have pulled us to the carpet a long time ago in the 90s. I see pictures from the 90s. We was wearing pants 12 sizes too big. I don't know what we were thinking back then. I have no idea what we were thinking, but we went too far with that. Ain't nothing wrong, fellas, with going to a tailor and asking the tailor, what size do I wear? Because you don't know. You have no idea. You just get some pants and putting a belt on. The young boys' pants be so tight. We talking about them sagging. It's not the sag. They can't get them past the cheeks. They got them up as high as they can pull them. They put them up to the thigh and tie a belt around them. Stop it. It's ridiculous. All I see is shirt, drawers, pants. I'm talking about now we seeing full cheekage. Guys be out here, these young boys be out in the streets, full cheeks. Whenever I see the young boys out there, I love seeing a group of them. And if a group of them is around there with their pants at their hips like that, I walk right past them and be like, oh, shoot, and start running. Because I know they can't. Just to see them topple over. They going to try to run too, because they black people, when we hear somebody exclaim and then run, we got to run too. But they pants so low and tight, they can't run. They be falling down, pants be at the ankles. You know what they get? This is exactly what they get. I seen some videos recently of the young boys with the guns. The boys couldn't hold two guns because they had one hand with their pants in it. How you a thug and you can't even move? You're a sitting target. That's what you are. But silent disco worked for me. I was an introvert. I didn't have to dance with nobody. I could listen to what I wanted to listen to. It was a good time. And the people watching, classic. He said, there you watch people, good time. People watching is what you end up doing. The older you get, the more you just want to watch other people. So that was a good time. And then I realized that if you can survive, the one time a year I think you can't be on a diet is your birthday. Because people going to insist on taking you out to eat. I got like 4 more lunches that I got to go on this week. Everybody be like, man, we want to take you to lunch, we want to take you to dinner. And it's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard. Because y'all don't understand, if a person is trying to eat a certain way, they don't care about how you eat. They don't care if you eating healthy. They taking you, hey, let's go to Heart Attack Cafe. Let's go to Club Cholesterol. That's where they want to take you. Off the top. They don't care about your diet no more. And even when they say, I want to take you to lunch, they never let you really take you. Like if you say, okay, for example, if you're a vegan, it's hard for people to take you to lunch. Because nobody else wants to go to your vegan place. Because people don't care. Good morning. See, that's exactly why we banned you from the show, LaTroy. People don't want to go where you want to go for your birthday. They act like they do, but they don't. They always gonna tell you somewhere where it's something that they like. And then they make up in their mind that you're gonna like it too. Oh, you'll love this restaurant. Oh, you'll really like this place. You don't know what I'm gonna love. Now, me, I'm different. I don't eat everything that everybody else eats. But I can always find something at every restaurant. That's what I tell anybody. They're like, I have a shellfish allergy. Everybody here loves seafood. They always think that's the finest dining of all fine dining you can have. Steak and seafood. That's all they want. LaTroy, as you know, a lot of people out here really enjoy getting meat. A lot of people out here enjoy getting big meat, LaTroy. Steak and seafood is what you want. So when I have a shellfish allergy, first of all, it upsets a lot of people that I can't eat shellfish. People seem appalled. People are willing to risk their life. People are willing to risk their life over crabs in more ways than one. A lot of people been risking their life over. People been risking their life over crabs for a long time. But I'm also talking about the crabs that you can get from the ocean. I know some people, I tell them I got a shellfish allergy. They be like, "Oh, not me. I'm gonna take a Benadryl before I go eat it." So you really know risk your life, anaphylactic shock over some crabs. That's crazy to me. You gonna go drink some Benadryl just so you can have some crabs? It's ridiculous. They're not that delicious. Plus, you got to fight for your food. Not that delicious. Not dying over no shrimp. But you can take me anywhere. I'll go with you to your little crab boil. They should have some kind of chicken there, some kind of salad. I'll get around that. I can't eat shellfish. I can eat regular fish. Give me a good Chilean sea bass. Oh, it's heavenly. If you ain't had a Chilean sea bass, you can go get you one. Fish and chips. Oh, man. That's the one I'm going to marry. You find me a woman that loves some fish and chips, that's it. It's me and her against the world. Fish and chips is delicious. The well put together meal. That's it. People act like you gotta go where they want to go. So it's hard eating right on your birthday. That's difficult. So now I got a good question. I got a new vehicle for my birthday. And I've been wanting it for a while. And I say sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. Sometimes you gotta treat yourself. So that's what I did. I bought myself a new vehicle for my birthday. Now, here's my question, ladies. At what age does a man's vehicle no longer matter? What age does a man's vehicle no longer matter? Thank you, stars. Are y'all still judging a man by the type of vehicle he drives? Do y'all still judge a man by the type of vehicle he drives? Ladies, does it matter? If the dude pull up, whatever the dude pull up in, are you hollering at him no matter what he pulls up in? Or does his car make all the difference? Does his vehicle make all the difference? Now, some of y'all are going to say, Court Boy says I never cared. Is it just that is it just that he can drive? Is that he does have a vehicle? Is that all that matters? Does a better vehicle leave a better impression? If he pulls up in a Mercedes, if he pulls up in a black man walking, he pulls up in that BMW, are you more likely to give him some love? Does the BMW get the man some love? Are you bending for a Benz? If you pull up in a little something that take a little more effort to start. JD said just as long as it's got to be in a good condition. The only vehicle I'm side-eyeing is a minivan. As long as it's clean, LaTroy says. Driving a BMW, living with his mama. Long as we ain't getting stuck on the freeway. What if I can't drive it on the freeway, Z? What if I can only get it on the side streets? So what? So the minivan screams children. Well, what if you do got children? So y'all won't talk to a man with kids. See, boy, y'all terrible. See, but y'all want a man to take you and your little raggedy children. When he pull up and he's a good man, he drives his kids around in the minivan, y'all won't take them. Y'all terrible. Sometimes the car might shake a little bit at 35. 45 might be the limit it can go. But I keep it clean, and it'll get us from point A to point B. Just take us longer. We got to take Military Highway. We can't never take the interstate. LeBaron said, I'm driving a minivan at this moment. Easy to carry supplies. This is a whole businessman out there. Y'all missing out. LeBaron got a whole popcorn empire. He got a whole popcorn empire, and y'all gonna miss out on him because he pulled up in his minivan. About to show y'all my new baby because I'm proud of her. Got my favorite color. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all now. My favorite color is blue. I love blue. Blue everything. That's me. I'm big on blue. So I picked my baby up, and it felt good. I just know that I've been blessed because it was a time where I wouldn't be able to go to the lot and pick up whatever I wanted. But I had the salesperson come over, and I was like, that one, I wanted in blue. I made sure it had all the features that I wanted, and I got it. Let y'all check this baby out. Bam, there she go. Y'all see her. Huh? Got the 26-inch rims on her. Looking good. She looks great. I'm about to put her in my truck. But y'all see it. 26-inch brand new. I told him I want the one that I want. Y'all see her. Brand new. Y'all see that? Look at her. What you mean you can't believe you said congratulations? Well, those new wheels right there. Those new wheels right there. I took her out, man. She got about 6 miles on her now. I bought her brand new. She ain't had no miles on her. She got 6 miles on her. Yeah, I'm going to keep her clean. I put 6 miles on her yesterday. And let me tell y'all something. I don't think I'm a rider anymore. I think I'm done. It was just a lot. If you ever ride on a stationary bike, you think you can handle a real bike. You be like, okay, I've been riding on this bike in the gym or wherever you might ride on a bike, stationary bike, and you get out there and you think that thing right there is gonna make it work. It's two totally different worlds. When I tell you those two, listen, I know my parents love me, stand behind me, come what may. But when I got on that Huffy, I think I finally heard them say it's a different world. That outside bike riding, it's terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new seat. No, there's a manual. It's a manual, 10 speeds on her. She a manual, so I got to shift it myself. I don't know how. I don't know how to shift it. I was trying. I felt like I was gonna pop the chain, so I don't even know. I got to do a YouTube manual on when to shift the bike or how. I have no idea. But I got out there to put on the road yesterday. It's crazy. Now, if a dude pull up on you, ladies, let's just say you happen to be at Wawa. I'm riding past Wawa on my brand new blue Huffy, 6 miles on it. I see you, and I'm like, hey, girl, and I pull up on you while you putting gas in there. I pull up on you while you putting gas in your car on that bike. Are you gonna let a man holler at you on a bike? I guarantee you 9 out of 10 of y'all like no. Because y'all ain't even thinking that I'm riding the bike for exercise. Y'all thinking that's my only modus operandi. You think that's my only vehicle. I don't think any of y'all ladies in here holler at a man on that bike. I don't think y'all will. I don't believe it. I don't believe it in any way. That dude pull up on that bike, he is already counseling himself out. That's how you gonna know you got a real one, fellas. Forget all the other stuff, dog. Pull up on a bike. You pull up on a bike and she's still trying to holler, she down. You pull up on that bike and she start looking at you crazy. Especially if you're in your workout. If you working out, now if you pull up in a suit and tie on the bike, see, look, you already got things. If I got on jeans and a t-shirt, it's a no. Because you feel like that's my outfit. That's my only ride. And then when I was riding yesterday, I had on shorts. Summertime would be confusing. I don't really wear tights or nothing. Yesterday, I had on some shorts and a t-shirt. It was a nice day. I had on shorts and a t-shirt. I could have been working out. Could have been just living. In a big city, it makes a little bit more sense. But I'm just in a regular city. That dude pull up on you at the gas station. Hey, Ma, I had noticed you. I pedaled over as fast as I could. I didn't want to lose the opportunity. How you doing? My name's Charles. It's good meeting you. What's your name again? What you doing? How you acting? You getting them your real name? Or you busy? Or you going with the classic, I got a man? I done pedaled all the way over here to you. I done pedaled my way out of breath. Hey, Miss Lady. How you doing? Listen, one of the main reasons I like riding this bike out here, man, is because I get to see nature in all its glory. And the most beautiful thing I've seen in nature today is you. You mind give me your number real quick? Man, come on, man. You don't think so? The most beautiful thing I've seen in nature today is you? Come on, man. Now, Z out here asking probing questions. What questions you asking, Z? Let me know what questions you asking so I can be prepared on my bike ride. Lisa, you got to get that heart rate up. Ain't no reason to ride the bike if you ain't got that heart rate up. You're supposed to be a little bit out of breath. Hey, look, normally when I ride, I'm good, but seems like you taking my breath away. Come on here. You out of breath, Lisa? You be like, you out of breath? But normally I'm good, but you taking my breath away. So I had to stop. Huh? Come on, man. You got to be ready. You got to know. You got to know how to hold them. Come on, man. This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold them. I don't think y'all hollering at that guy on the bike. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all ain't hollering at that guy on the bike. I just got the bike, man. I'm riding the bike just because it's healthy. Get out there, man. The weather's changing a little bit, man. Get a bike. Throw my bike in the truck. And see, that's the whole thing. Now you done diss me because I'm on the bike. I got a truck and a car at the crib. What else did you see? How far did you ride? Where you riding from? Which way you riding to? How far you riding? Where's your water canister? Where's your timer? I can answer all of these things. All of those questions I can answer. See, those ain't even probing. What else did you see? Man, I've been out here, man. I've seen birds, animals. Man, I love watching nature. It's one of the things, man. I just enjoy watching the work of God. It's amazing how he made such beautiful things. His creations never fail. And with you, I think you're one of his top ones. How far did you ride? It's far enough, man. I left my home, man. This is about 5-6 miles in. Just on a 10-mile ride. I feel good about it. Which way are you riding to? Listen, I'm going that way. I'm going that way. But one of the things I realized, I stopped here because even though I got a compass, I follow my heart. My heart led me to you. Huh? Where's my water canister? Now that's a good one. I didn't put that accessory on there yet for the water canister. Where's my timer? You see it. Apple Watch. Own it. Most bike riders are fluent in that. I didn't know, Z. I'm new to the game. You know, I'm new to the game. I'm new to the bike riding game. I only had no lock for my bike yet. I can't even leave my bike and I ain't going to run in the store. I gotta take my bike in with me. Matter of fact, I need to go on Amazon today and get me a bike lock. Bike lock. Y'all ain't hollering at that dude on that bike. First of all, Z, I don't think I'm answering all your questions because all your questions was the same question. You asked me the same thing multiple times. What else did I see? How far did you ride? Where are you riding from? Well, if I told you how far I rode from the beginning. When you ask me how far did I ride, I'll be like 3 miles. Where are you riding from? 3 miles back. Which way are you riding to? That way. How far are you riding? More than 3 miles? You asking too many questions. Those ain't even probing questions. You asking the same question 37 times. I ain't got my padded shorts yet. That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna give you some padded shorts. I'm gonna be wearing them bad boys everywhere. Y'all see it? Oh yeah, I know Terry rides his bike. I forgot Terry's a avid bike rider. I haven't seen him post his bike rides recently. Here's the thing: you gotta live in the right neighborhood. When you live in a nice neighborhood, you can ride that bike with impunity. You can just ride that bike like it ain't no thing. The nicer your neighborhood, the more willing you are to ride a bike. You're not surviving a drive-by on a bike. That's one of my biggest fears is getting bike jacked. I don't want to get bike jacked. Dude flashed a gun at me on the bike. He got it. It's his. What am I gonna do? There ain't nothing I can do. Once he pulled that gun out on me and I'm on the bike, at least in the car I can take off and hope the car can take some of the bullet or whatever. But on that bike, I'm done. And I'm big back too, so he got a target. If I got this red shirt on, I'm done. Hold on, I don't know what that means, Snoop. I think that was I think he had a different I don't know what that means. The young boys will gay you. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Z, like riding in P Town. That's like in Truxton. No, I'm packing my. If I'm in Truxton, I'm packing my bike up. I'm riding down to City Park. I'm riding down to the oceanfront, the waterfront. Oh yeah, you gotta present. You gotta prevent thigh black at all costs. You gotta prevent thigh black at all costs. I think I wanted a bike more for the nostalgia of the bike. Because when I was riding yesterday, it reminded me that I was in much better shape as a kid. When I was a kid, I got a bike. I was ready to take on the whole town. You gave me a bike, I was going from one side of the city to the other. I'm not feeling that no more. 6 miles yesterday almost killed me. I was almost done after that 6. I had to take 7 breaks. 6 miles, 7 breaks. I was hoping there was some women to holler at so I could stop. Ain't nobody on that bike route. I ain't gonna lie. At one point, I almost caught the bus back home. I was like, look, I'm tired. I'm going to catch the bus back home. Can't do it. Can't do it. We got 42 minutes in, man. Let's get ready to get up out of here. News, weather, and sports, and the word of the day are on the way. Once again, you've been watching See You in the Morning, man. I am, of course, Cletus Cassidy, the host of this show. Man, I'm so excited about each and every one of you. I would be remiss if I didn't thank everybody for all of the amazing birthday wishes I got. I try my best to go back in and like all of them. That was difficult because it was coming. I was trying to return all the text messages, phone calls. It was very difficult because a lot of them were coming through. So I appreciate all the love that I received for my birthday. 41, man, just magical. Got to make it work, you know. And so that's my goal is make this year better than last year. That's my goal. Make this year better than last year. Continue to find all of the peaceful places that you can. I think I'm thankful for all the people like you all who tuned in and wish me happy birthday and things of that nature. Because it took all of y'all to make sure it stayed happy for me. So, for example, I was talking to a good friend of mine yesterday. We were talking about why Caitlin Clark is so great. I appreciate that, LeBaron. I'm gonna send it to you. I had to let y'all know. I talked to a friend of mine yesterday. We were talking about Caitlin Clark and how great Caitlin Clark was. People have been trying to discredit Caitlin Clark. They were like, she ain't the greatest. She ain't even win a championship. I totally disagree. Caitlin Clark is so great because she was in the championship 2 years in a row with that team. Do you know, first of all, can you even name a ball player on that team? Nobody else. The only girl, listen, we got to call a spade when we talking basketball. The Iowa basketball team was a reflection of Iowa. The Iowa basketball team was everything you expect out of Iowa. All white and occasional black. In basketball, that's usually not a good combination. That's not a good recipe normally in basketball. And I love my less melanated friends. I'm just letting y'all know basketball has been our sport. What up, though, JP? That Iowa girls team is very representative of the state of Iowa. Caitlin Clark took that team. They took that team. It would have been that team without Caitlin Clark is the Blue Notes without Harold Melvin. No, they're not, because Harold Melvin ended up not leading the Blue Notes. Teddy Pendergrass did. But they the Jackson 5 without Michael. Uh-oh. Look at Iowa. You see what happened? You start talking about Caitlin Clark, they freeze you up. I knew it was coming. I knew this topic was too controversial. I knew it was too much. I knew the powers that be didn't want this happening. But I'm getting back in here. I knew they were gonna say we can't let them talk about Kate.
But I'm still here.
I'm still
here. So you got Caitlyn. It took everything and everybody to stop Caitlyn. LSU has 47 great players. South Carolina, 1,000 great players. Iowa has 1. Those other teams that have beaten them are better teams. There is not a better player than Caitlyn. Don't give me this whole you're not the GOAT because she didn't win a championship. College is completely different than the pros. College is completely different than the pro game. I've seen some people list some other players, Candace Parker, Shamika Holdsclaw. Shamika Holdsclaw was always my favorite player. That was one of my first women's sports crushes. Shamika Holdsclaw. She does supersede Lynette Woodward. Lynette Woodward still is the top scoring woman of all time. There's nobody scored more college points than her. NCAA points, yes, Caitlin Clark has outscored her. Absolutely. But Lynette Woodward is still the top scoring player. But you got to remember, Lynette Woodward scored those points. If we can be honest, if you really paid attention to women's basketball has always been about 3 good teams, and the rest are Title IX participants. Everybody couldn't ball. Everybody that was playing women's college basketball couldn't ball for a long time. We can be honest about it. This is a completely different. This is a completely different time. Oh, I agree that Lynette, and I'm not taking away from Lynette's ability. I think Lynette was great, but the level of competition Lynette was played against. Lynette Woodward never played against the LSU. She never played against the South Carolina. I think she still be great. I think she still is great. I don't see her. Well, I can't say that I ever watched her play. I can't even, tell that lie. But I don't see Lynette putting up 30. I don't see her putting up 30 on this on this team. Comparing the eras is it's extremely difficult. But I do know Caitlin Clark is a revolutionary player in the women's game. She's taken women's basketball to a level that it was never at before. Man, that's just a fact. No matter what we look at it, that's a fact. When Lynette Woodward was playing, won't nobody tuning in and watching women's game. Even when Shamika Holdsclaw, as great as she was, you really won't get people watching. Candace Parker really won't get people watching. People were glued to the screens now. And I'm gonna tell you what, the fact that people are watching that sport like that is again why I believe Steph Curry is the second most influential basketball player in the history of basketball. Michael Jordan is clearly the number one. Michael Jordan, without question, is the most influential player in the history of basketball. Whether you want to call him the greatest or not, he's the most influential player in the history of basketball. Michael Jordan, without question. Steph Curry is number 2. Everybody grew up trying to play basketball like Michael Jordan. So you ended up with people from the first time they played basketball on a hoop in the house trying to be Michael Jordan. Change the face of basketball completely. Steph Curry's shooting changed the way that people play basketball. Now you can't find a kid trying to dunk. Michael Jordan had everybody trying to dunk, make all kinds of crazy moves. You woke up, you wanted to be Michael Jordan, all of that. Now, don't care how big you are. You can be 7'40". You out there trying to shoot threes. Adrian, I'm taking away from the true fans of the game. True fans of the game is completely different. I'm talking about just regular people. When you start talking about transcending the game, and I always be like, does my mama know who you are? My mama knew who Michael Jordan was. True fans of the game know all of them because you're a true fan of the game. A casual person just at the bus stop knows who Caitlin Clark is. They know who Michael Jordan is. They know who Steph is. They know who LeBron is. Steph Curry changed the game of basketball. I disagree. People was watching Caitlin before the villain of Angel. The villain doesn't come until there's a hero. You got to have Superman before you can have a villain. It's different. A lot of people always want to talk about the GOAT conversation, throw LeBron in. You don't have kids wanting to play like LeBron. Nobody's saying, I want to make all the right fundamental moves. That's why Tim Duncan, as great as Tim Duncan was, kids didn't grow up trying to be Tim Duncan. Nobody wants to be fundamentally sound. It's the flash and dash. That's why nobody wants to be Jill Scott. They want to be Beyonce. Nobody wants to be Michelle and Dege Ocello. They want to be Beyonce. They want to be Rihanna. It's not about how well you can sing. It's the flash and the dash. That's why In Vogue never made it across the top, but Destiny's Child did. That's why Boys and Men is not the greatest. I love Boys and Men because I love music. I know what Boys and Men brings to the table. However, New Kids on the Block, way bigger than them. New Edition couldn't hold a candle to Boys and Men. I don't care who says it. I will fight you. Listen. Fight your Uncle Rebecca. You cannot tell me New Edition is a better group than Boys and Men. But New Edition is revered so much higher than them. Boys and Men is a better group. Boys and Men is a better group. There's no way. Boys and Men is way better than Jodeci. But if you like your singers to smoke a little crack and drag their crotches across the stage, Jodeci is what you want. They got the flash and dash. Jodeci came out there with transparent clothes on. It's crazy. I didn't say she saved it. I don't think the women's college basketball was dying. But she did it. She did invigorate it to a point that it has never been. Even Don Staley said it. Thank you so much, Caitlin. They gave the girl the credit. People in the game know this is Caitlin. Now you got great players all over the place. South Carolina got girls that can dunk. There's all kinds of great stuff happening all over the place. You got the Bayou Barbie and Angel Reese. You got Flo J. She's out there rapping and all of that. Caitlin is just different. Once in a lifetime. I was seeing the commentator yesterday say, now that Caitlin's gone, do we think we're going to get these numbers? We don't think we're going to get these numbers again. We'd be foolish to think that we were. It's Caitlin. I've seen people talk terrible about Caitlin. I've seen people talk great about Caitlin. It's Caitlin. CC. It's got to accept it for what it is. But big shout outs to the champs in South Carolina and Gamecocks, which is just a horrible name. Somebody's got to change the name. I just don't think it's a game. Now, LaTroy, you may think differently, but I don't know what a Gamecock is. I think it should be all serious business when you're using one of those. I think we could just say Roosters. I just think we should just say Roosters. The Gamecocks is a lot. That's a lot. There's a lot to say. And I just don't find any fun in them. Maybe you ladies do, but I'm not for it. But big shout outs to South Carolina, Dawn Staley. She first one to play with an asymmetrical cut. She played basketball with that asymmetrical with them stacks in that mushroom. She could go straight from the court to a house party. Was an amazing player at UVA, and now has become a transcendent coach. She's become a transcendent coach. She's only eight championships behind Gino Amoretto. I know it's not Amoretto, but that's it. I'm not ready to make Dawn the GOAT yet. And I love Dawn. I love Dawn Staley. Gino has 11 championships. Gino's the GOAT, but Dawn is up there. Gino is the GOAT, but Dawn is up there. Pat Summitt had 8. Gino got 11. I ain't mad at him. And I believe, we say Dawn has done that level, I believe Gino was her coach at the Olympic team. Gino's a beast. Gino got 11. And I love Dawn. Gino got 11. Gino had that UConn team in this Final Four, and he was missing 3 stars. Gino's a monster. No doubt about it. Gino, beast. Dawn is on him though. She's only 8 away. She's only 8 championships away from Gino. I think if Dawn gets to about 6, she might enter the GOAT conversation. But Gino's nice. Gino's nice. I'm not taking away from Dawn. Gino got 11. Listen, Gino. And next year, his team's going to be ridiculous, too. Gino's a beast. So shout that out. Big shout out to my homegirl. Yes, listen. My niece, Marie Boykins, a.k.a. Hot Sauce, is now the hot topic of DST. They just had a probate show down at Elizabeth City State University. This is that probate season. For those of you who know, one of the best things about HBCUs is the probate season. And great job, Marie. So she's now Tau Beta Sigma and Delta Sigma Theta. She's got all the letters. And then she's probably going, smart as the girl is, she's probably going to end up with a PhD like her mama. So she's going to have all them letters and all them letters. So big shout outs to her. Look like I got to go try to find a DST gift to give her. So big shout outs to her. My man Snoop was down there, suit and tie. As long as I got my suit and tie. Just proud daddy and man. So that was fantastic. That's fantastic. You didn't tell, had you told me, I'd have came down there. I won't do nothing. It was just my birthday. You didn't even tell me. You was like, come down there, but I ain't know what you were talking about. You could have sent me a text like, dog, you need to be here. Because I'd have been there. I'd have been in the building. But we'll just pretend like I was there in spirit. And of course, the news of the day is the eclipse. Your mama's so fat. So that's gonna happen today. That's happening today. You could have told me, Snoop. I won't gonna tell her you told me. I'd have been like a little birdie. I found out. I just happened to be in the neighborhood. You know how I do. Today's a solar eclipse, man. Be out there, be smart, be safe. Don't look at it. Don't just be out there gazing at the eclipse without your proper glasses and eyewear. Old people are on high alert today for the end of the world. I think old people be calling the end of the world just because they don't want to die naturally. Old people be making everything the end of the world because I don't think they want to die on their own. I think they want to go ahead and just count the rapture. That's why they be having the world end with everything. They be like, 60 degrees, that means God is coming. It's not. It means it's cold. It means you need to put on a jacket. They be trying to end the world every week. So you got all these people out there that are proclaiming that this is that Donald Trump is now the Antichrist. And this eclipse is the beginning of the cataclysmic events, extension level events, which again will go against what the Bible says. Out of all of the stuff that's in the Bible, now everybody says this is what it is. If you go and look, this is what the signs are. It means it's happening today. That goes against everything that the Bible says, because the Bible says that no man knows the day or the hour. And so if you don't know the day or the hour, but you can go and predict it on Facebook, that would mean that you are automatically wrong, but that's a whole different thing. LeBaron said they're gonna come in. They're gonna come in and get all the popcorn. I hope you sell $1 million worth of popcorn for this. Let them eat their popcorn while going blind. Well, you're not welcoming me, Lisa. You're welcoming Marie. She's in the D9. Well, outside of that, that was it. That was news. That the eclipse was news and weather. That was both news and weather. And we did sports. Now let's go ahead and do the word of the day, and then we can get up out of here, man. Word of the day, we can get up out of here. Oh, I was telling y'all how thankful I was. And I'll say that at the end. Today's word of the day is an adjective. It's fatuous. Fatuous. And that has nothing to do with your size. To describe something such as an idea or remark as fatuous, it is to say that it is foolish or silly rather than sensible or logical. Our hopes for an apology and a reasonable explanation for the error were met with fatuous platitudes. Then we now got to go look up what a platitude is. But fatuous. Ooh, I'm about to just say somebody is fatuous. Okay, your fatuous self. Fatuous. You would think. Dad joke. What happened? What do you call a barbershop opened by the sun and the moon? Eclipse. I'm here till Sunday. Try the veal. Eclipse. Y'all got it. Eclipse. Eclipse. Again, man, I want to thank everybody who tuned in to make my birthday amazing. One of the things that's been hard for me since 2019 when my mom passed, my birthday every year, my mom would call and sing happy birthday. That was one of the things that I look forward to. I really didn't need anything, no gifts, no nothing. All I needed to do was hear my mom sing happy birthday. That was always what really made my birthday amazing. And so once I lost my mom, my first birthday without my mom calling me in that morning and singing happy birthday was really, 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 really a struggle. Right? It was really a struggle. And that's what made me think of Caitlin Clark. My mom was Caitlin Clark singing happy birthday to me. That was the Caitlin Clark. What you all became was South Carolina. While she was simply the greatest, that collaboration of all of you all coming together and wishing me happy birthday, singing and offering me meals and not really sending me cash apps and not sending me cash apps. That was really a bummer. But y'all can make up for that. My cash apps are there. But everybody that came together, sang happy birthday, did all of these amazing things. Y'all became South Carolina, a group of individuals that got together and as a team were able to overcome the greatness that I lost in my mom not singing happy birthday. So I'm so appreciative of everybody who did that. You wouldn't let me mire. You wouldn't let me be down in the dumps. You wouldn't let me be low. Even when I thought I would have a moment to get a little bit upset, it wasn't available. Y'all didn't give me that opportunity. Y'all made me constantly just stay happy. Like people would sing or send silly comments, like all of those things. So thank every last one of y'all. And even if you didn't wish me happy birthday, thank you just for being around to remind me of who not to invite to any special events. That's it. All right, this is our week right here. So my birthday gift is going to be to other people. This is my week right here. We are going to go ahead with the detergent drive. We're giving the detergent to Portsmouth Volunteers for the Homeless. They've got some wash machines and dryers in there, but they can always use detergent in a liquid form. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get liquid detergent. Friday is going to be our day. Yes, Friday is going to be our day to take it over there and start collecting it. If you need if you want to just get it and send it there, you can do that. Let me get you the address for Portsmouth Volunteers for the Homeless. You can do that as well. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, can I just send it to the place?" You can. Man, appreciate you, LeBaron. I definitely appreciate that. You didn't have to, but you did. But yeah, thank you so much. So Portsmouth Volunteers for the Homeless is where it is. 800 Williamsburg Avenue. Let me put that in there. Suite B. 800. But yes, you can cash out me, and I will make sure everybody that cash outs me 800 Williamsburg. If you cash out me, I will go and you will see the thing. And Friday, we're going to go take it over there. 800 Williamsburg Avenue, Suite B. So we're going to do that, and we're going to bless them with as much detergent as we can. Let's get all the detergent that we can find. It's going to be a good time. If you want to just send the detergent straight to them, that I put the address in there, 800 Williamsburg Avenue, Suite B. If y'all want to send me the money, I'll make sure. And just like I did with the water, if you send me whatever, I'll show you, hey, this is this much, so that you can see I bought that much detergent. So we're doing the detergent drive. Liquid detergent. Liquid detergent is what we're doing. Liquid. It's just a fun word to say, liquid. If your wife's name is Wed, it would be good if you liquid. If your wife's name is Wed, make sure you liquid. There it is. G. Berry, thank you. Now, I don't know what you sent me was for. You got to put in the thing. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. I couldn't tell what it was. I appreciate it. Hey. So other than that, outside of that, man, we're going to have a fantastic day. Y'all know what we do with our monies. We master our monies and make monies bow down. If we show money what the business is, if we stand on business on money, the rest of the week knows it's got no chance but to fall in line with what we're doing. Make sure y'all share the show. And look, have a great day. Make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. We're 8 minutes over, so we're getting out of here. I love y'all, man. Real life, I do. I'm out. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Clayton's Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Clayton's Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again.